Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys the last video for my phoneme segmentation, or phoneme push its, which is pushing each sound that you hear in a word. I'm not going to be doing this for my red group, only because your words, you don't really use phoneme. You guys are not working on separating sounds. You are all working on separating the syllables in the word. So this is for my other three groups. But definitely keep practicing all of your spelling words no matter which group you're in. So we're going to be working on the words plant, shake, and stay, and chain. My green group, you guys are working on the A sounds, and there are 3 A, long A sounds and 1 A sound. Plant says A, shake, stay, and chain all make the A sound. Alright, so we're going to be, there are some rules that they've already learned. One of the rules is that if the last sound that they hear in the word is A, then it's going to be AY. So that doesn't apply for everything, but that applies for the words that they're learning right now. So we're going to start with the word plant. And what you'll ask them, the very first thing is, how many sounds do you hear in plant? L, A, T. There's 5 sounds and there's 5 letters. Have them say each sound as they're writing it. P, L, A, T. Plant. Alright, and that would be an A sound. Sometimes we do this at the bottom where we separate the different sounds that they hear. We would say A, AY, AI, and A consonant E. If that helps them, they can do that. They don't have to do that. That helps some students. Sometimes it's just extra work. So the next word is shake. Again, you're going to ask them, how many sounds do you hear in the word shake? And they should go sh, a, k. It's only 3 sounds in this word because we have sh, which is a digraph and it stays together. A, k. Now you should have your kid read this back to you, and they should say that this says shack, and we want to make sure it says shake. So you have to put an E at the end because it's a silent E. Now if it was AI, you wouldn't really see a K with it. Normally if it has a K, it's going to be A consonant E. So then they can put that down here. Alright. Again, this is all just if you want to do this, if you want help with spelling. You know, if your student is doing great with spelling, don't worry. This is just to help, and this is just extra help, okay? Your next word is stay. So again, ask before doing anything, have them say, how many sounds do you hear in stay? S, t, a. Okay. And one of the things to practice when we use that AY sound is, with this group, a lot of times I'll say, what's the first sound you hear? And they say S. And then I say, what's the last sound you hear? And they say A. So S. And then I say, what sound do you hear in the middle? T. St. A. Now if you look at that, it feels like it's a little incomplete. So this is when you know if it has an A at the end, it's going to be AY. So then we're going to put that right here. And then the last word that we're going to do for the phoneme push its is chain. Chain is an AI word. Okay. Now they don't know this beforehand. They're just hearing all of this. You don't have this written down. They're not looking at the word. They're just listening to the sounds that they hear. So this word is chain. So again, you're going to say, how many sounds do you hear in the word chain? Ch, A, N. There's 3 sounds. Ch. And then I'll say, what's the last sound you hear? N. And then I'll say, what sound do you hear in the middle? A. Now I ask them to read this back to me. A lot of times they'll get confused, but they should say this as chan. So how are we going to make it chain? Are we going to put an E at the end, or are we going to put an AI? And again, this is something they just have to memorize, and you have to work with them. One of the ways that it's easy to that helps memorizing things like this are just practicing seeing these words all the time through reading and just looking at them. So it's going to be an AI, And, you know, they might say, they might have put an E, but it's practice, so let them keep trying that. Alright, so those are our header words for our A words. A-I, A-Y, A consonant E, and A, which is just the A by itself. Alright, I hope this helped you guys. Have a great weekend. Don't work too hard, but definitely get some practice in. Bye.